It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
With the Diesel and the Jet, this is Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Chicago Bulls against the Toronto Raptors. Checking out Toronto, they haven't competed at the level they'd like over the last week or so. Just one win in 5 games. And guys, this team getting some big help in the form of Freak. He has stepped up and been a big contributor over this recent stretch of games. Shaq, what's been the change for him?
You know, he's playing under control, Ernie. He's not trying to do too much with each possession. You know, he's also being more aggressive, taking the initiative. You know, he's just going at people, the barbecue chicken theory, Ernie. Get out of my way, I'm going to eat you.
Yeah, I mean, Freak might be one of my favorite players coming up, Ernie. I mean, his teammates are
It's an Eastern Conference battle here at the Air Canada Centre in downtown Toronto as the Raptors look to work their home court advantage. Bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. And, of course, Pekovic. He's looking to find his niche with his new team.
You know, I'm really excited about seeing how this team is going to evolve since the trade. I mean, he's the guy that can end up being a key player for him down the stretch.
No doubt about it. I mean, there are some guys you win with and some guys you win because of. And when you look at him, though not a superstar, he's the type of player that they've been missing and can really, I think, help this team come together.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So for Chicago right now, Butler teams with Dunleavy on the perimeter. At the 4, it's Gasol with Noah at the 5. And it's Strickland in at the 1. Here's Lowry. Following the basket by Freak. Crawford, no one around him. That ball's nice speed that time from Kyle Lowry. Crawford's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Gasol. And he gets the kind bounce as that one drops in for him. Gasol's got his first points of the game. Butler against Lowry. Butler with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. And that one is stuffed right through.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And it's Chicago scoring again.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
Lowry against Butler. Lowry kicks to Ross. Fires from 14. Jump shot is good that time.
You can't give him that shot. A few open looks are all it takes to get him in the zone.
Now here's Freak.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. There's the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Crawford, no luck.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Raptors trail by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Crawford's got 5 now.
he's the kind of player that even the best defense has no answer.
Here's Strickland. Lowry brings the double. Dunleavy for three. Shot is no good. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And really, given how they performed offensively, guys, they just never had a chance.
Yeah, and you can see their frustration growing and growing as they continue to come up empty on their possessions. By the end, they were just happy to watch the clock wind down and move on.
And a wide open look for Freak. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Lowry against Butler. Fires from 14, and again, no good by Toronto.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number one of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
And let's take a quick peek at the 2K leaderboard and the steal leaders from the point guard spot for the last 10 games. Kyle Lowry, number 1. Freak is second.
And not only are these players tremendous at picking a ball handler's pocket, but as terrific point guards, they also know how to jump into passing lanes and get a steal or deflection that way as well.
For sure. I mean, they wreak havoc defensively in all kinds of ways. On the ball, off the ball, in transition. Boy, this group is the complete package at both ends of the floor.
That is good. Come on now, let's go. Freak's got 14 points.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
For Chicago, they won their last contest that game against Detroit.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And most impressive when you do it on the road like that. They just kept coming at him wave after wave, and they really kept the crowd on mute in that one.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. The Raptors knocking down the tray. There's the feed to Dunleavy. With his first shot attempt, Noah's shot is off.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Takes it from 10, and it's Freak with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 4. Valanciunas on the double team. Freak dishes to Dunleavy. And it falls over the rim and in.
You know, the rest of the D can be stretched a little thin when the double team's in place like that.
We'll go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Dwayne Casey. What's the news, Doris?
Well, Kevin, they're out to a 2-0 lead in this season series. I asked them what's enabled them to control this matchup, and he told me their interior defense has been a big factor. He said we have the length and timing to send back our fair share in the middle. That provides an important deterrent for us, denying easy buckets inside. Guys, we'll see if they can keep that paint locked down in this one, too.
Thanks, Doris. Well, guys, give us your thoughts on that.
Well, I think for a team that has the ability to control a game with its defense, that's where I would expect the focus to be.
And that's exactly right. I mean, if they're going to play to their strengths, they should be pouring a lot of effort into their defense. I think coach is coming into this one with the right mindset.
Valanciunas with a screen on Butler. And again, Toronto no up.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Strickland, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Amir Johnson. That's his first. Jones checked in for Toronto. Jordan Crawford comes in for Ross. Chicago also making some changes. Pau Gasol is checked in for Portis. Dunleavy comes in for Butler. And Freak subbed in for Marcus Smart. On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. At small and power forward, it's Dunleavy and Gasol. Rose is out there with Freak, and it's Gibson in at center. Here's Freak after the Raptors pick up 2. Dunleavy the pass to Strickland. Crawford with the rebound. Toronto trailing to the inside. Here's Jones. That falls. Nice speed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got assist number 5 here tonight.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
And Freak throws it down.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
That was incredible.
How's that for a one-man show?